Welcome back, guys. Joe here. Hope everyone's doing well. So we went out this Christmas. Alex wanted a dirt bike, so we picked him up. It's a SSR. It's a 125cc dirt bike. It's his first dirt bike ever. What happened was last summertime he was riding our neighbors. Our neighbors has twin boys, and they have two Yamaha 50cc's. Now Alex is a little bit taller than them, so when he was riding them, his knees were kind of like in his chest almost. So when we went shopping around Christmas time for him to get this bike, we went out looking for either Yamaha or Honda. And before anyone gets to it, we know it's a Chinese knockoff bike, great, all that. It's his first dirt bike, and it's manual, and it came out to be about $2,000 cheaper than the big name machines. So we went out, we purchased this all together with tax, title, everything was like $2,000. We went out, we also purchased all his O'Neill stuff. Now his boots, I'll show you guys this in a second. His riding boots actually don't fit under his shift lever when he wants to shift up or down. So we had to go out and order a longer shift lever, and I'll put that on in another video, and I'll just do it off camera. It's super simple. It has teeth. You put the teeth back on. It's a little like lock nut. You take that off, put the new one on, match the teeth up, and put that on. So here's the bike. Here's Alex. Now, I'm going to give you more or less Alex's perspective because, I mean, I ripped this thing up and down the street a few times. It starts right up each and every time. We use non-ethanol fuel in it. It's air-cooled for a first intro bike, and if he wasn't going to like it, or something he wasn't going to kind of grasp or want to do, for the price point, it was perfect. So his next machine will be bigger, and it'll be a name brand machine, but at least we weren't out there spending $4 or $5 on something he's going to outgrow anyway. So let's get Alex's point of view. All right, bud. You kind of go right ahead. So in case there's any dads, moms out there looking to get their sons or daughter a dirt bike, I know you only rode that Yamaha 50cc, Nathan and Nick's. Yeah. This is a little bit more power, but how do you like it compared to riding an automatic to a manual and then a bigger bike, because those are a lot smaller at the time. So
okay, so I really like this dirt bike a lot more than riding a smaller and a manual or an automatic. The automatics were really easy to use, but if I don't start with a manual, then it's going to be harder to learn a manual if I start off with an automatic. So I'm happy with this one. So
you're talking about when you get older?
Yeah.
So if you just kept riding automatics, so he's 11, for those of you who are new to the channel. So you're saying as you got older, it would have been a harder transition?
Yes.
That makes sense, yeah.
A harder transition.
Totally, I agree.
I like this one more in height because my knees aren't up to like my chest, like Joe was saying earlier. It's a lot better in general, so I really like this dirt bike and I'm happy with it.
Very good. Now, for those of you who don't know, so Alex is 11. He's a little bit taller on the spectrum for kids his age. There's a few of his buddies that are about his height, a little bit taller. So depends on how tall your kid is. Now, our buddies' kids are a little bit smaller than Alex, same age, but shorter. They haven't hit that growth spurt yet, so it would have made sense to get, like we said earlier, it would have made sense to get them in the 50cc. Absolutely, they're a better name brand bike, more reliable, and they're an electric start, where this is a kickover, so it has you got to literally kick it over. Now, going from their bikes, the electric start, which is perfect. I have my quad is electric start. I love it. My old Banshee when I was younger, I had a kickstarter too, but going to an electric start now, I just would never want to go back to it. But how do you find the kickstart? I mean, for us, the adults, it's going to be easier. If you're doing it for your kid, how do you find it?
So I find kickstarting kind of hard. Sometimes it depends on how tired I am. Like if I've been riding around and they've kickstarted it for me at the start, yeah, I'm not really good at kickstarting it, but I've kickstarted it maybe 2 or 3 times, and I think it will get easier as you get older and you get more strength. But yeah, that's pretty much about the kickstart.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, great job. And if you guys are wondering, that stand, we purchased that's from Harbor Freight. That was on sale. They go on sale like once a month from $30-something. I know we picked it up under $30. I think regularly they're like $36 or $40. Just check your local Harbor Freight. This bike has been on it the whole time. We'll get some more video of him riding around. He was learning for a bit on the streets around the house and in our backyard, and then at my brother-in-law and sister's house, where my nieces are, their neighborhood, they have more land where he could ride around, and the neighbors have like trails and stuff. So he really has been doing very, very well. I think you dumped it once, you said, so far?
Just maybe once. Yeah, I think so.
So other than that, guys, I really hope you enjoy. It's going to be a really short video. It's just, we picked it up for him. He's been doing really, really well. He learned how to he learned the clutch within a day. I mean, literally, there's enough of, I'll say this loosely, power to when he releases the clutch slow enough, the machine starts to creep and crawl by itself without him having to give too much throttle. Now that he's getting more and more used to it, the ground, he's getting more and more used to it on the street or pavement, whereas in the dirt here, I see him struggling a little bit more. He's giving it more fuel because, well, it's just not going as smooth. So he's digging in a few more places, kind of putting in some hole shots in the ground, but he's got to learn, and that's what it's all about. So I hope you guys really enjoy it. I will put as much information as I can in the description. I don't have a whole list and sheet of the information on me now, guys. I'll put it in the description, and or you can just look it up. It's an SSR. It's literally an SSR Motorsports. That's what it's under. And like I said, out the door, tax, title, everything, it was right around $2,000, and we haven't had any issues yet. We're going to go ahead. He's right around that 10-15 hour mark. We're going to drain all the oil out because I'm sure that's some really cheap oil that's inside of it. We'll put whatever oil it calls for. We'll put a better brand we'll put a better brand oil inside there. I don't think there is an oil filter on this machine, but there is a fuel shutoff. That's one of the only, I'll call, if there's an issue, would be the fuel shutoff. Hold your helmet. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Here's the fuel shutoff valve. It doesn't always shut the fuel completely off. It's probably not the best valve out there, so I went out. I have these right here. It's in my pocket, so give me a second. It was in my pocket. Yeah. Right here, these are hose clamps. These are Mako brand, but all you would do is you would kind of just stick it on the hose, clamp it down, leave it, and also turn that valve, and it will shut off the fuel. I mean, you would obviously run the fuel out, but that's how we've been storing it. We've been storing it with no fuel each and every time, and we're running non-ethanol fuel in it, so that's what it calls for. It says 124 cm to the CM8, possibly, or 3 cm to the 3rd. Right here is his shifter level. This is what I'm talking about. We ordered a longer one because his foot and boot doesn't fit on here. It barely grips the bottom. He was having a lot of trouble with it, so we ordered just a longer one, and it's just this locking nut here, and it sits on these teeth. You just take that off. We got him a bigger one, and really that's about it. It's a good little machine. It hasn't really had any issues. It's been about 6-7 months. Well, Christmas, we got it the week before Christmas, and then he was riding it ever since. But with this winter, he didn't ride it as much as he has now. But that's it right here, guys. It's a good little machine. He loves it. That's really all that matters. Again, if anyone comments, we know it's a knockoff. We get it, but we did buy it from a dealership, and it does have a warranty from the dealership. So if he gets another year and a half out of it before he just grows again, this machine will be worth every single penny out of it. And especially since I don't foresee any real issues with it. This is not sponsored. This was not sent to us. We paid for it, like I said. And outside of going to that Honda dealership, I would not have ever heard of this. So just being thoroughly honest, guys. So that's really about it. Again, my name is Joe. That's my little guy, Alex. We'll see you guys on the next one. This is Joe's Outdoor Experience. I'll go ahead and put another video right there and another video right here. Hope you guys have a great one. Again, this is that SSR dirt bike, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you. Bye.